David, welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today because it's that time and we have a lot to get to. We are here with Miss Kim D.
Hi, guys. We have so much, David. So much.
I mean, we say the same thing every week. Like, we really thought there'd be nothing New Jersey to talk about when the show wasn't on.
More and more is happening, and I just got some real crazy inside scoop. But why don't we start with one topic after another, and I'll drop my bomb at the end of this.
You know, I like to take it slow. We'll stay on one topic at a time. Now, correct. I think we just have to start with something basic. You know, they went on the girls' trip, and we have these pictures of Margaret and Teresa holding hands and kissing and loving. And now Margaret did this new interview where she says Teresa is like the hardest working person she's ever met. And she's wonderful to producers. What the fuck is going on? What's going on?
What the fuck is going on is what always goes on. You cannot attack Teresa for too long and stay on the show. So this is damage control. This is damage control as far as Teresa with Luis and Margaret as far as trying to stay on the show. So Teresa and Luis invite Margaret and her mother to the wedding because it's being filmed. That's why Dolores is in the wedding. Jen and her are real friends. And they're invited to the wedding because they want, knock it off about Luis. And Margaret is kissing ass because she knows she has to do damage control and she wants to stay on the show. That's the bottom line. Again, I'm going to say they give Teresa too much power. This is the only franchise where they do something like this with one housewife.
100% it's the only franchise. I can't think of anyone. I mean, look,
no,
the tides are turning on Kyle. I mean, Kyle's not going to be fired, but which do you think happened? Do you think Margaret watched it back and watched the reunion and read all the comments and said, holy fuck, the tree huggers are strong and alive? Or do you think Margaret, like producer, do you think it's like someone said to her, you better get along with her because the writing's on the wall, sweetheart? Which do you think happened? Do you think this is like a self-edit, or do you think someone said to her, you better, if you want to stay on this show and you're Margaret Joseph, we love you, you're major housewife, you better get along with Teresa because this isn't going to last otherwise, sweetheart?
I think Teresa and Luis talked Teresa into being softer because the hit was on him, not on Teresa. Okay. So he's like, let's make up with Margaret. And then Margaret got the key from the producers, lay off Luis. So it was a combination of things. And then as soon as Margaret knew the door was open to Teresa accepting it, she flew right in. Let's kiss ass ASAP. You understand? Let's take this moment. And that's why it was helping Teresa walk down the street and holding her hand and all that kind of stuff. They had to know the door was open. So it's a combination of things. I don't think Margaret was warned. I think they told Margaret that this was part of her storyline last year to hit Louise over the head, and they needed someone to bring it out, and Margaret had the balls to do it. But then when the door opened and Margaret can make her way back, she took it.
Right. Like, I do agree with you. I think that Margaret was dead to Teresa, and the only person that Teresa listens to in this world is Luis, because correct. I don't think Margaret had a door ajar, even a crack.
No way.
So Luis,
no way.
And Luis and Margaret, at the reunion, they had a moment,
yes.
and he probably was like, this isn't going to end well for me in his head. And he's like, lay off her.
Correct.
And I agree with that. And I, cause that's, she listens to him and she probably argued and he's like, babe, just let it go. And I believe, either way with Margaret, whether it was producers or on her own, you can't go. I mean, can we just back up here?
Sure.
Margaret was on my podcast, not 10 years ago, right before the reunion. And this is a direct quote. It's in the media, and you could go listen to the episode. She said, Teresa said something that is so below the belt at this reunion. I do not go Google it. I don't think I can ever come back from this. I don't know how I can.
And now
I do not hit below the belt. this woman said something, and I don't really, we all watched the reunion. I don't really think whatever that was shown. That's a whole nother issue. Where
Exactly. They might have cut it.
listen to my episode with Margaret. And I pushed and pushed it. I said, what? And when you say that, to me, it's like something about your children. It's something about
yes.
the way that she is with Joe. I mean, we've all heard that before, but Teresa must have known some fact that was so low. And Margaret said, I will fight, but I will not go that low. And she said, Teresa went that low, and I don't care about the show. These were her direct words on my podcast.
Well, there you go.
She said, I'm a human being, and this is so disgusting and so dark and so deep. I don't think I can ever come back from this.
Well,
I just don't know how.
Less than a month later, she's holding hands with the devil, holding hands with the devil.
And
it's crazy.
It was never shown. We all watched the reunion.
No,
right?
I know.
Wasn't nothing that bad.
It was probably so bad that they cut it. They cut it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's ugly. Well, that doesn't surprise me because Teresa is ugly inside. Oh man, she's dark. But
they won't let Teresa have like that really dirty edit. They won't.
No.
They will clean up her ass.
They want, and they want the wedding, which I got some inside scoop on that real quick. And then I'll drop the bomb at the end. But Luis has not done any of these crazy videos since July. I'm going to say around the 14th, nothing. He hasn't posted anything on social media. And because he was acting absolute insanity, those crazy videos. He's been filming. He's been filming with his autistic son. Showing that he's, the father to an autistic, his son, I think is 21 or whatever, showing him with his son, filming with his son. I don't know about the filming with the other son that lives with him, but they've been filming. Okay. So that's what he's been doing with his free time while Teresa was in Ireland. Okay. So the show, her show has started, her Teresa show. Okay. And that's what he's been doing. I know that directly.
I think I heard that Teresa was going to finish filming RHONJ, and then so maybe they're filming like the B-roll with just his
right. So that's
what
one
I
of the
mean. And then
things
when
he's filming.
Okay, I mean, I could see a few things with this. I mean, look, it's a great thing, right? It's going to bring autism awareness.
Listen, I agree 100%. I agree 100%. So I'm all for it. But yeah, and they're bringing that out. So, which is again, good for autism. You know what I mean? So, and they're filming him. So that's what he's been doing. I don't know why he stopped these videos. I know I was making fun of him because I think they're ridiculous. I don't know why, because he could still do the videos while he's filming. But I think I have an idea, which I'll drop at the end, as to why maybe he's not filming videos at this point. But anyway, so tell me, I know you know this girl Laura that they're all talking about, who's friends with Margaret.